So I just got done reading a YouTube comment on my channel by the user of Model T Nick, and he asked me to play the Coventry Carol on my Steinway D, and as you can see, that's exactly what I'm going to be doing here. Now, I'm not terribly familiar with the Coventry Carol. I've heard of it before, but I don't think I've ever heard the piece being played before, and I definitely don't think I've ever played it before because it really does not sound or feel very familiar to me. So that's one reason I'm using sheet music, and the other reason I'm using sheet music is because I basically just got done reading the comment, and I've only played the song through a handful of times before playing it for you guys on camera here. So I'm basically practically still sight reading the piece, so that's also why I'm still using sheet music. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Now, the Coventry Carol actually has a bit of an interesting past, and at the corner of the top of my sheet music, it says English, 16th century, so I figured it would have a bit of an interesting past, and it indeed does. Now, the Coventry Carol was actually part of Christmas plays that were played in Coventry, England, around Christmas time, and so that's why the carol has the name of the Coventry Carol. Now, some say that these plays actually go back to like the 1300s, which is pretty wild, but the earliest known text of this piece is from 1542, I think, and then the earliest known version of the melody is from 1591. So the piece is very, very old, and it does come from the 16th century England. So that's kind of cool as well. The piece is really, really old, a lot older than I would have thought. Now, when I'm going to go play it for you in a second, you'll notice that it has a very dark, very minor sound, and many people on my channel have commented that a lot of these ancient songs were in minor keys to kind of denote reverence, and that is true in a lot of the cases, for example, with God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and some others, but in this case, Coventry Carol is minor for a different reason. The lyrics actually tell a very tragic story from the Bible, and I'm not going to talk about it here because it's kind of dark, but if you guys want to go do some research, it's rather interesting. You can go look up some information on this song, and you will learn about the history of the piece, and you'll learn why it sounds so dark. But by now, you're probably interested in what the song sounds like, especially on this piano, so I'm going to play it for you, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I hope you guys enjoyed that performance of the Coventry Carol. As I said, it has a very dark sound, but this piano is really, really great for playing these dark, slow kind of songs, and I think it sounds pretty good on the piano. I didn't really use a whole lot of low bass notes that everyone seems to enjoy, just because I didn't really think it fit with the song all that well, and the bass line kind of moved around a lot, and there wasn't a lot of empty space to just move my hand down and play some low bass notes. But I think the piece still worked very, very well on this piano, and I kind of liked how it sounded. So if you guys are interested, I've done a lot of other Christmas songs played on this piano, my 1965 Hammond B3, my 1975 Rhodes stage piano, and a lot of other cool vintage equipment. So if you want to go check that out, you can. I've got lots of cool Christmas songs, some of my personal favorites, and hopefully some of your favorites as well. So if you want, you can go check that out. And if you want to, you can also go check out my channel, because I've got lots of cool reviews on pianos and organs and other awesome keyboard instruments. So if you want to go check that out, you can. If you want to subscribe, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.